Welcome to BigBiddness.
Hey, Rap, what you cooking up?
Oh shit,
Man, what? Blowing high in the bitch.
At this moment, I ain't know what to expect though, really. I thought we was just finna go see something small and something that we always see probably on Instagram or Twitter or something.
That's what I just said, right?
Oh, you said Instagram?
That's what it is.
So before we go into these rooms, I'm gonna show you guys just a little sneak peek of the back of the house, what it takes for us to move over into the flower room, so you have an idea of what you're about to see.
Okay, cool.
So this is the RO room, right? So this is where we keep our food. This is where we keep our water reservoirs. So just be careful, watch your step. So this is what you call a state-of-the-art filtration system, what you guys see right over here. This takes all of Arizona's dirty water and gives us nothing but the best water for our plants. That right there, that's a water softener. That's the RO machine. Takes the harshest Arizona water, filters it the most purest you can get it. That dumps it into our 3,000 gallon stock tanks. We have 8 of them, so that's 24,000 gallons of the most purest, cleanest water you can have. We make these according to the age of what the room is required to have. And then from here, it transfers into these pipes, and then it goes into our 84,000 square foot facility. So that's just to give you an idea of how much water we run through. We run through about 6,000 to 7,000 gallons of water and food in order for us to survive this business. So I'll take you guys to the creme of the crop right now.
Man, we heading into the mom room now, man. Without them, it ain't nothing, man. Trust me, bro. When you see these cuts and these clones you about to see, man, this shit is finna be crazy, dog. Basically, step 1 right here, besides the water.
Yeah, the beginning process, where the whole lifeline of the plant finna start off at. And I was not expecting this at all, bro.
As you're gonna feel, it's gonna feel like a jungle in here.
Yeah.
This is the stage of where these plants like to be at. They like it nice and hot, they like it nice and humid. This is what allows these plants to transpire and look as healthy as they do. So if you want, you can kind of walk around, look around. We have different strains. We have our bussin on that side. We have 𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗃. We have our OGs. Yeah, so you can take a look, man.
So this like kind of the beginning of the stage.
This is the ground zero.
Okay.
So this is ground zero. What we would do is we would grab this cut right here.
That's the mom, right?
This is the mom. All of these are moms right here. We don't have any flowering plants here. The schedule's different, the food is different. As you can see, they could get as old as they can get, which is 3 months, and they still won't bud out because we're controlling absolutely everything. You are literally, I hate to use this term because it's terrible, but you're basically playing God in this. So you know when it's summer, you know when it's winter, you know when it's absolutely every stage of its life.
Exactly.
So here you kind of want to keep it at a certain stage because what you want is for them just to keep stretching and giving you more of these cuts. So if I were to cut these plants, it'll literally duplicate itself and it'll recreate, on its own. So it'll just morph out.
So that helps y'all speed up your process?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that
basically, one day here, it'll probably be about, say, 2 weeks in the real world, roughly. That's how fast we're moving. So we try to keep everything in rotation to have the cleanest thing possible. And yeah, this is pretty much our moms right here. We have other rooms that we do have other strains that are not ready for the public and stuff like that, and they're R&Ds, which I'll go show you guys right now.
Now we headed to the R&D room, which is the research and development room, where they do different tests and see which one is the most potent one that their customers might like.
So in this room here, we're doing a full reset. We literally took whatever plants we had, cleaned everything out. We like to be as sanitized as possible here. So we cleaned everything and did a full restart. Right now you're seeing moms that haven't hit the market yet. So we keep testing and until we find that one that the market wants and needs. And then we take that into the flower room. We take that to the board, see what they think. And then as soon as they approve it, it goes into production.
The shit we finna see in here about to be crazy, bro. Cause shit, most people think you putting shit in the ground and just have to wait 6 months generally, but the shit, how they clone it here, man.
It's amazing, bro.
Bro, goddamn, bro. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought you had to wait the whole 6 months every time.
They really great scientists if you think about it.
Hood scientists.
Nah. Say educational scientists.
Mm-hmm. You ever heard of Dr. Sibby? You didn't go to school.
That's supposed to mean it. What did you bring it up, man? Talking about it. Sit back and watch it.
So this room right here, we just moved out yesterday. So right here is what we're creating from what you saw over there. So remember how I showed you that we take that top part of the node, we'll put it in a solution, put it in these little rock wool cubes, and now our goal is to bring it to life. So by doing that, you have what's called a clone. So now this is gonna turn into a lot of money.
Just one bad root, they'll throw away the whole entire plant.
So when your mama tell you can get rid of the bad apples in your life, get rid of them.
Hey, say, bro. Hey.
It's always a correlation, bro.
And anything you see, anytime you see white roots, that equals health, that equals you're on the right path. If we open the domes too soon, they'll crash out. So literally everything has to be detailed down to the very single days that you do. You know what I mean? It's so detailed that every one of these holes on top matters. So you crack this 25%, you crack it 40%, 60%, 80%, all the way off. Every day matters, and if you do skip a step, it'll show in your guns. And then I'll show you the next one.
So from the mother room, that was the baby. This room, we finna see the teenage year and the child years.
In this room here, here's when we start taking these babies and making them into teenagers. We'll walk over here. What's up, Jordan? So you can see green equals health. We try to be as healthy as we can with these and as clean as you can. That's our #1 role, because at the end of the day, this is going inside your body.
Okay.
So we try to have everything up to par from start to finish. This is what we kind of pride ourselves in, having everything as much as we can for you guys.
What threw me for a loop is how each one of those plants has different amounts of how much they eat and how they were in control to feeding them. I think that's what threw me for a loop.
Yeah, through them little tubes and everything, man. It's amazing how much shit they can do. Like, that tube has a sensor to tell you, hey, I need food, hey, I need water, so you don't overwater, you don't overfeed. Man, it's just like the money that goes into it.
When this is ready to move out, I have to have this ready to come back. I have to have that ready coming in, and then we have the moms being cut. If you skip a step, that's a big problem. So you have to make sure you're on calendar. Because remember, it doesn't stop here.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. It never stops.
No.
Yeah, it never stops. When one thing move out, you got to move another thing in.
Each and one of those fans have their own system to where they turn clockwise or counterclockwise depending on what side of the area plants need the wind for. So what threw me for a loop is they actually can simulate different storms and different weathers that the plants will actually go through if they was outside.
So we have sensors, and I have a whole system that'll tell me how clean is the water, how high are my ECs going, what are the temperatures, how hot is the water inside the pot, is it too full to eat, spread your time. It's a whole science behind this. And obviously you see what it does into the room.
Exactly.
So I'll show you guys another room real quick.
He said they was mimicking storm.
This is a room that still needs 4 more weeks, but I want you to see the development of it. As you can see, the team just came in here. They cleaned up on Friday. It takes about 3 days for it to fully repair. Since they just got in here, you can see how young and tender everything is, and it's only gonna swell up the size of a baseball by the time it's ready to harvest. You can see how green everything is.
Yeah.
So that means that we're doing the right things when it comes to temperatures.
I know these plants look mature and all, but believe it or not, man, they still have like a long step to actually reach their full potential. Like 1 day here is just equal to 2 weeks in the real world. And that's just like a small insight of how amazing this whole process is and like incredible.
So every day they're just growing so fucking fast that you wouldn't even, like, you have no time to make any mistakes.
Ooh, shit, boy. It was like walking up in there was like the weed heaven. Thought I met God for the first time, boy. Shit. See, look at that, he's scared.
I was scared.
I'm already up there. I done broke out the ladder my damn self.
That's beautiful.
It's like my heart beating again. Like, that's what you call big business right there, man.
That shit was amazing.
Amazon. Oh, you see that motherfucker spread up like that?
I'm first one through.
He over there making love to the plants. JT go catch a charge, man.
Hey, yo. So this room we finna go to is the loudest room you'll ever walk through. This is the harvest room. So after everything gets cut down and stuff, this is the room that they sit and dry and let it get right.
This is a room right here. Once we harvest everything, it loses about 60% of its size, right? Because we're taking all the moisture out with this equipment. This is what the product will look like once it's ready. So it's gonna take about 3 more days. Once those 3 days come in, you can see all the fucking trichomes, bro.
Hey, bro, look at this shit, bro.
It'll literally look like holographic.
They say it was gonna turn into like purple golf ball.
So you see how shiny all the trichomes are? So this is what gets you super fucked up.
We don't see that shit, bro.
Yeah, you see all those crystals? It almost looks gray. The moment you look at the bottom and it's browning or oxidation, that means you're buying super old weed. Our weed, old weed for us is 1 week. We can't even hold the product in the building.
Yeah.
So imagine we bring down 500 to 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Where does it go? It's all gone. We need to make space for the next upcoming week, and that's just how we do it. We're circulating through all those, through the life of the building. So, and if you come over here, there's even more.
To the weed utopia.
So, the way that you know that the product is ready is once you take this little branch and it has to snap. If it doesn't snap and it's soft like this, it still needs a couple more days. So literally in here, it'll only be here like between 8 and 9 days, and then it's ready for a new room to come in. We'll clean up everything as thorough as we can, and we're ready to harvest for the next room. So this room right here is our specialty room. We take our hand trimmers, literally everything that's going into the jars, and we have a full classroom right here that cuts everything and snips everything by hand. So we try to make everything as pretty as possible by the time it gets to you guys. We have a machine that takes all the leaves, that makes things easier for the trimmers, right? So this is like our specialty room. So if you're a customer and you say, yo, I want to pay a little bit extra to make everything look perfect, this is where your product will be.
Okay.
So everything's sanitized, everything's put away. Everything is as clean as we can make it, right? I'm gonna show you another room where everything does full production. This is one of our 7 classrooms that we have.
God damn.
Every single table would be full with employees. And all they're doing all day for 9 hours is just sitting down and trimming so much weed. As you can see, that's our so that's the leaf that comes out of it. Obviously, when you get those little leaves that get cut out, we process them, we put them away, and then I believe they sell them or they press them, whatever.
That's why they sell shake and shit.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's just to give you an idea
of how much
is being done.
Yeah. Bro.
To get anywhere near that, you kind of have to tell yourself, this is insane.
Yeah.
You know, like,
That shit is
unreal.
drugs. It's gotta be double that. Cause that's all shake.
That's all shake. That's all leaf.
Yeah,
man. And that's pretty much the tour right there.
One bag of those weed right there was bigger than Matt.
It was bigger than me, it was bigger than you, nigga. Now we heading to the Earl Cup to meet with Chris, another partner in the Originals organization, and man, it was just a dope experience. But as you can see, man, we pulling up fresh as hell. Well, shit, I'm pulling up fresh as hell. As you can see, JT, he pulling up though.
We all got the same shirt on, bro. Chill out.
My shit look fly as hell though.
All right, bro. So right now we just came from our main grows in LA. We're in Arizona right now, so we just branched out from. Well, actually, we have a couple already facilities. We have in LA, New York, and now Arizona. So right now we're doing big things right now, all around. We're trying to go to Vegas next. We've been doing a lot of things lately. We just launched our brand with Marshawn Lynch. There's a lot of big things that we have popping off. Everybody wants the best weed. They want to be part of the team. We've been doing this for a long time already, bro. Since 07, you know, back in the day before, you know, it was still trapping when it was trapping, bro. Like, it's not how it is now, you know. Come to the storefront, it's out legally. Before it was like, you're on your toes, you know, and we grew from there, bro. And then we grew the best cannabis around in LA. And in LA, there was a gang of competition, bro, all over. And we were the first ones, like, having the Bombas OG around. That's what Nipsey, before he passed away, that's what Marathon came around. So he came to our facility, seen our OG, and he's like, that's what I want right there, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? But that was one of our best sellers, too. Everybody liked the Marathon OG. It was like real piney, stuff like that. It was like, we had the top shelf cannabis around. In LA, we have like 4 stores right now. Yeah. If you go to LA, we have like the best premium cannabis, bro. Just beyond everybody, you know what I'm saying? My big bros, Brandon and Pat, they're the main owners of this. They've been doing it for a long time already. Pat, our main boss, he and Brandon became partners, and they're like, let's run it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one run's gonna be good and you're golden. Like, no, bro. There's like a lot of trial and errors. You know what I'm saying? We get different strains. We have to pheno hunt for the best OGs or the best candies around, bro. And we found them. You know what I'm saying? We found them, and we know how to. Our growing techniques and the way we grow was different from a lot of other people. Our facilities are a lot cleaner than everybody. Like, if you go to our facilities compared to other facilities back in the day, our shit looked like a hospital. Everybody was like left it like shit, you know what I'm saying? So we're already clean from the beginning, and everybody just liked our cannabis. Our weed was just off the charts. Everybody wanted our weed, you know what I'm saying? So when we started back in the day, then after year we got a shop, and then we got another shop, and then they got another shop, and then after that we just took off. Then my boss, we bought one in Boston, and now we're gonna buy one over here, you know what I'm saying? So this is our baby right here, some Skywalker OG. This is what we came about, is our OG. That's what we're known for, OG. But this is an old cut from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? This is our baby. We still had it in the locker room for years and years, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's a different OG. This been here since from a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? We also have our candies though, our premium candies that we do. It's like the real premium ZA. Check this out.
Yeah. That's it right there. That's it. We seen this one real for real too. That was the last one we seen today. Yeah.
This is the caddy, bro.
That's it.
This is him. This is him, bro.
Welcome to BigBiddness.
Hey, Rap, what you cooking up?
BigBiddness.
Yo, welcome back to BigBiddne Podcast, episode 10.
Oh yeah, we on the 10th one, ain't it?
You got your two favorite hosts this time. You got your boy Matt.
Shit, JT, you know, your favorite BigBiddne Podcast member.
God damn, that boy say favorite. You just labeled your damn self. But shit, we told you, goddamn episode 10, we had something special for you, and we delivered. Today we pulled it up to the Originals Family Farms in Arizona, their first grow house in Arizona, and shit, you got a full access, all exclusive view.
Yeah, nah, real shit, total access. Yeah.
And shit, with that being said, today we wanted to let you in with the man with the plan and the man who helped us gain this access, my boy, D Sykes.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, bro?
Man, doing good, bro. Just go ahead and kick it off and introduce yourself to the fans and just let them know a little bit about yourself.
My name's Sykes, bro. So I met Matt. We both transferred to the same school, college, played football together, and just linked up. Shit, couple years later, and shit, we both doing different things now because, you know, after sports, you got to kind of find a new identity, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, linking up, like, we know so many people who done fell off and, you know, we can't talk about them no more. It's people you can't hit up no more because they done lost their identity after playing football, you know, so we got to be grateful for moments like this when, you know, you can link up with the homies years later after, you know.
And still see people doing good, though. That's
Absolutely.
the main thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why we started this podcast, because, like, we all former athletes, and, like you just touched on, like, seeing people, like, you play years with, and then you look back and you're like, damn, like, he ain't really doing too good. It really hits you to, like, a core, because you be like, damn, that could have been me. But, like, shit, we just figured out other ways to still incorporate big business, but in our own ways without a ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
shit.
gotta understand, bro, it's like we all came from being that dude from where we from, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to college and it's kind of the same deal. And then whether you go pro or not, whether, you know, after you're done playing ball, it's like you're not getting that bread from sports no more.
Exactly. Wow, the cheers and the glamour now. Like,
You're not getting all that
everybody
gratification no more that you used to, you know what I'm saying? You're not, and it, not saying that that's what we strive for, but your daily life is, you gotta understand, as an athlete, all these fans and all the different shit you gotta deal with, bro, it's a lot of gratification that people deal with every day. So then going from that to then switching it, it's like switching the light switch off. The lights is off, water cut off.
Oh, God, that cool.
So then it's like, what you gonna do? Like you can, like I said, we know so many people who fell off, bro, but then it's like, what you gonna do? It's all about how you react. Because you can have a million different things, you know, go on in life. Like, it's all about how you react, bro, you know?
Kind of touch on that, though, like, touch on, like, how you use, like, your leverage and, like, just networking to form this relationship, like, right here, and just helped us out, like, build our platform.
Yeah, real talk.
Honestly, bro, it's simple, just being respectful to people. Like how I said, like, the people you met today at the Grow, I met them at a random party in LA, right? And then we come to a whole different state. They see me smoking their product, but I'm not even knowing that I'm smoking their product. So we just in the club chilling. He walk up on me. He's like, hey, bro, what you smoking? Imagine if I was an asshole. Imagine if I reacted different. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, why? You know what I'm saying? What you asking for? But I was like, shit, you probably might know what this is. You might not. I don't know. And then he was like, I think I grow that. And I was like, ain't no way you grow that.
crazy,
And then all of a sudden he showed me pictures of us at the same party 2 weeks ago, a week ago in LA. So I was like, bro, that's crazy. And ever since then, shit, we've been locked in, and they just opened their facility in Arizona, so they've been going crazy with that, making weed for everybody, and people don't even know it, you know. So, but yeah, so now y'all got the all access footage from earlier, you know what I'm saying? That was a family and friends thing. Most people don't get that. So all the weed people smoke, you know, they never get to see the process of how it comes about. You know what I'm saying? From the stem up. So I'm glad y'all got to see that because, you know, us, you know, dabbling in weed here and there, you know what I'm saying? How we smoke a little bit. It's good to see where it comes from and the quality of the science behind it, you know.
I was just thinking that because, you know, not too many people really know the quality and like what you just said, like the real deal science behind it, because I didn't even know Phoenix had like real deal, like a water problem or something. And in the way that company organized the water and stuff to make the plant really how it is, that was just amazing. But I was shocked at all the stuff we got to see today. So that's
it's kind of crazy how he mentioned, you know, he kind of dictates the plants. He can start a storm in there with the plants just to make it as natural as possible as it would be, you know, in a moist climate like we're not in Arizona, you know. So it's kind of crazy how they can take the harshest water, because out here in Arizona we got some of the harshest water. In the Pacific Northwest, you know, they can grow.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah, see, so like some people have shower filters, and you know that filter be looking crazy after a couple of days of showering because that's how harsh the water is. So imagine taking that water and then filtering it 40 times, you know, and then making it the best water possible that can touch skin, plant, that can go in your body, you know. So it's nuts.
But just think about like how far weed is coming, like in general, bro. Like,
it's just nuts,
like
bro.
with us being athletes, I think, in my personal opinion, I feel like athletes, we experienced the benefit of weed way before anyone else. Way before it was cool, way before any of that. Like just playing like the game we was playing, like it'll be some games like you could give me 5 ibuprofens and like whatever, but like shit, like being like I'm already like a little dude. I'm coming back beat up, like shit.
But you say you hurting out there, man, huh?
Oh God, you go out there, you come back home and you smoke a blunt and like everything all good, but when they give you pills and shit like that, you wake up in the morning, you be like, God damn, like bro, like still be fucked up, like the pain just masked, but it feels like weed just like heals it.
But see, but I like what sports really doing when it comes to weed though, because you can see they took a big leap. But when we grew up going to college, how they look down upon weed, but like I heard they don't even like drug tests for weed now.
Yeah, that's true though.
So I mean, like that goes to show you what marijuana is going and how it's excelling.
For sure. I mean, even when we was in college, bro, shit, we was smoking before games. Now we grown, we can talk about it. We was smoking before games, getting right and going out there going crazy, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Breaking records and doing some good stuff. So I'm glad that it's kind of the stigma behind it is kind of becoming less harsh, you know? Because a lot of people benefit from that, bro. It's a lot of people who, all these athletes away from their families, you know, who ain't really in the situation they want to be in, you know. That can be stressful for somebody who didn't had it made their whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially even, everybody got a different situation, you know. So I'm glad that, you know, they allowing that to be a part of the solution instead of the problem now.
Exactly,
you know?
Yeah, because we first started to know the benefits of it, and it's like, it's easier to just look at it and be like, damn, you just want to get all day, da-da-da-da. But when you're really in those shoes and you really know that mindset, and you know, like, the common mindset, like, we push you in and, like, what it does for, like, aches and, like, body aches, and even just, like, as men, I say our most important thing is our mental health. So shit, even what weed just does for that, like it makes you think with clarity. Like for some people, I can't speak for all, but like
some people
have different experience.
but I
some
know
people do get
tweaked out.
I know for majority though, it's time to lock in. Like when you get high or something, like, you know what I'm saying, you locking in and figuring out what's your next move and what's your next step.
Bro, some of the richest people I done met, some of the wealthiest rooms I done been in, they getting a little high before they starting their day, you know, before everything, you know. So
good.
Just how we was, you know. So I'm glad the stigma is kind of lessening.
To kind of like pivot off of that though, like shit, just checking in, like shit. How you been doing like your damn self, bro? I see you done form connections like that, like you done form other connections, which we are going to talk about and like further into like this interview and all of that. But like, shit, how you just been doing as a person, bro? Because like I said, my most important thing as men is mental health. Like, how you been doing, bro? You straight? Like
I've been good, bro.
Living straight, living good.
I've been honestly, bro. I've been good, bro. I've been great because I took the last couple months to really just like lock in on what I wanted in life and future, and for my family and my shorty, you know, to really just level up. You know, like I'm tired of going through the motions, you know, and just being out partying, all that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Now we playing a longevity game. You know, all that shit that we worried about, 99.99% of that shit don't matter, bro. You know, so we creating wealth now. You know, we focusing on our mental, like you said, and just trying to get better every day, man. You know, so a lot of it's been switching careers, finding a new identity, like we said. You know, now I sell life insurance. So went from being an athlete now to we selling life insurance. So, you know, it's a huge pivot. You know, it's 3 completely different worlds, you know, completely different. But, you know, it's every man come to a point where it's just like you gonna lock in or not, you know, and then that's how people fall off, you know. So I'm glad I've been in a mental space to lock in and really further myself and use my skills to provide for not myself, you know, but for other people and help families, you know. And that's the most important part, helping families out. So. But I've been doing good, bro. You've been doing good, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't seen each other. I ain't seen my boys since 2021, our last season. So.
Yo, God, man, that shit been crazy. That's been the years. That's why I'm like, damn.
That 𝗵𝗲𝗿, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. It's good to see people like still doing good and like still have that same energy. With like when I first met you, like, man, damn, that nigga still doing good. He's still smiling. He's still going through life and still like just pushing. Because I know the shit, everybody know life can get hard, goddamn. So
Shit, life was hard a couple months ago. Shit, it ain't always smooth. You know
oh,
what
God.
I'm saying? Life is hard for everybody. It don't matter if you got money or not. Everything look good on Instagram and whatever else, TikTok, but everybody got hardships, bro. It's just about how you react. You'll never guess some people going through the hardest time of their life because they react different, you know? So
that's facts, though.
Yeah.
So shit, y'all say y'all met at 𝗵𝗲𝗿, huh? And you play receiver?
Hell yeah.
And you DV?
Yeah.
So how the one-on-ones used to go, man?
Man, that nigga Sykes.
Out of 5, who getting the best out of 5, man?
First of all, this nigga Sykes was Hollywood, man. This nigga Sykes, he was on a different status. He coming there. His practice and my practice is totally different practice.
So what you mean by that, though?
Sykes can tell you that. He can tell you that. He does.
It wasn't even me.
Yeah, but it's not you. But it's like your schedule is just different, though.
He'll know. Like, he knows out of anybody. So it wasn't me. Like, my coaches would just be like, hey, you not doing this. Because I was playing hurt the whole time. So, like, in order to keep playing, like, a lot of people was getting hurt in practice.
Oh, yeah, I feel
and our defense, specifically, didn't know how to practice.
He talking about Pat Gum.
I know how to call this.
Pat, if you see this, we still got to talk about my rib, nigga, what you did, you know.
Yeah, I'm up back.
But they didn't know how to practice, so, like, you know, I'm glad they was aware enough to play the longevity game and just be like, you know what, focus on what we need to do for that week, and, you know, so go from there. But, yeah, I got bro a couple times.
And I ain't got mine a couple times.
I don't think so.
Oh God, man.
I think I might be up.
No.
Hey, I just wanted to see out of 5 who was gonna win.
Man,
I might get 4. I might get 4. But the thing is, he gonna be there. He gonna be there.
It's just you can make that catch there.
it's just gonna happen, bro. It's not just you, bro. It happened to a lot of people, bro.
But no, I get that. That is your game, though. Like, the motherfucker be there, but shit, you gotta make the play on. But, shit, that's what you're supposed to do, goddamn.
Good ball,
That's how you make your money, goddamn.
Good ball, good catch gonna always be good coverage, bro. That's how I be seeing it. So, shit.
Yeah, you know what I be hating though is when y'all DBs be doing all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga boxed. Nigga boxed,
and then all of a sudden you get one-handed, something crazy in the end zone, and then you just turn around. What can you say?
Nah, you can't.
Because you got to be the same nigga that was just talking crazy. The player go, you can't just walk away. I want you to come back.
Yeah,
Let's talk.
I feel you on that, but see, a lot of people don't be getting the DB lifestyle. Like, man, I could be locking this dude up all game, bro, and all of a sudden he catch just one, I say about 25-yard, 20-yard bomb. Then it's like everybody, that nigga trash. Nah, nigga, do the film study. I've been sewing this nigga up all day.
That is true though.
But like, you know what I'm saying? That's why.
That is true. You got to be a real guru. Not necessarily, but like you got to really understand the game to really appreciate DB's perspective on the whole game throughout. Because y'all can have.
One play could just change your whole game.
Y'all can have 3 tackles, bro, but that looks terrible on paper when you consider. If I just lock bro up for one catch for 17 yards, I feel like that should be put on paper for y'all too, because you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's a big success or fail position, you know what I'm saying? You either doing real good or you doing real bad.
You doing real bad. It ain't no in between, bro.
Games are won or lost of those positions right there, because third quarter, fourth quarter, that ball in there. So as DBs, we open game and you close games. That's the main thing they always preach.
Yeah.
You'll open the game and you'll close it. So come out there bullshitting. Now, hey, if we fuck around and lose, it's all because of you. But it's a bad thing, but it's a blessing that come with it.
How you doing though, JT? You good?
Oh shit, hell yeah, bro. Everything good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I just really been, you know what I'm saying, been in my little real grind mode this year, bro. Ending out the year. So I'm just trying to make sure every move I make just makes sense.
It's fourth quarter now.
Just like coming out here, like I felt like this made sense out of everything. So I was like, I'm finna do this. Then Matt was describing who you was, and I was like, okay then, I feel like that's a real nigga. So you know what I'm saying? I had to pull up out here.
Yeah.
And shit, bro, I appreciate everything, how much love Arizona been giving us.
You look real relaxed though, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I am relaxed, bro. I'm
Cannabis cut, man. Cannabis
shout out Kyle, huh, man? Shout out Bud. It feel good over here. But that's one thing. I've been good though, bro. I've been straight, bro. Everything been good.
That's good. So, what you think about Pueblo, bro? Are you grateful you went there? Tell me about your personal experience on how you felt about your time there.
I tell people that I've done that was the best thing that ever happened in my life. Like, cause shit, other than that, I lived my life doing the same shit as I always did. Like, I grew up in a predominantly black and brown community, meaning majority African Americans and Hispanics, and that's it. So I went to HBCU after that in the same city. So I was like, I've always been in a controlled setting where it comes to interacting with people, if that makes sense. So when I moved to Pueblo, I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, that first year we spent out there, I was like, bro, it was shocking because it was like, bro, this is way different. And it was like, everybody you talking to ain't gonna look like you. Everybody you talking to ain't gonna sound like you. Everybody talking to ain't gonna just agree with the same things you agree on. But in order to get out that shell, you have to put yourself in that predicament and be like, bro, what are you gonna do? Either mold or grow. And it was just like, okay. And living out there, I felt like I adapted and just learned how to be interactive even when I'm not comfortable, so say. You feel me?
It definitely made you like adapt to, cause like it was a country ass town, bro.
No, good.
Like people think we was in Denver. We was not in Denver, bro. We was in the country ass, and Pueblo was like one of the top 5 most dangerous towns in America, bro. Like on paper, not necessarily, but on paper, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was weird. It was like a culture shock for real, going from where we was to that being a country ass town and shit being away from everybody, we go into country ass bars, you know what I'm saying? And they see all of us walk in, they playing country music, but then we got that motherfucker playing Blue Bucks Clan and shit, you know what I'm saying? Larry June, but yeah, I'm glad we got the experience because I feel like I wouldn't have the same skills now adapting to environments if I didn't do that, you know?
Yeah, I was just finna say that. I feel like everybody need to go through uncomfortable situations. You know what I'm saying? Be able to adapt to, you know what I'm saying, situations you gonna feel like you uncomfortable in because I went to Huntsville and that's another, you know what I'm saying, country town. And so the parties I went to, like the clubs I went to, shit, it's just like I had to adapt to my surroundings.
Niggas drinking 75-cent shots and shit.
Oh yeah, we
know about that.
Man, we had something
nights.
called quarter night, man. Quarter shots. They was well tequilas, quarter shots. Boy, I walk in there. Boy, I walk in there. Boy, $5. I'm having everybody. I got the whole thing. Everybody just taking shots with me.
They give y'all dope man looking.
$5. I don't care, bro. Everybody know about Huntsville. If you went to Sam Houston, you know about quarter night, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Quarter night sound crazy. You couldn't buy a picture of me and that bitch.
Shit, the bars we used to go to out there, them $5 goddamn full drinks.
Oh God, we did have some crazy shit in Pueblo, bro. But we was always the type to slide to Denver.
Oh God.
We was the young niggas in the section with the club. You know what I'm saying?
How far of a drive was that?
Like an hour.
Yeah, up in the
hour.
Hey,
Hour
drive an hour.
Bro, I'm telling you. So look, this is what we would do. Bro, we could both tell you the same play-by-play. We would go in there. We either staying with some girls or we staying at the hotel with the girls and we gonna party all weekend, bro.
Everybody come back. You're taking a new group of women from the school out to Denver each time. Everybody just coming out there and just going out there each time.
Every girl sports team was with us.
Oh yeah, y'all having a blast out there.
But that's normal though. At college, that's normal. Like, that's not just talking shit like being like, oh, we had the hoes. That's normal.
So it really wasn't shit to do in Pueblo. Y'all had to go a whole hour and a half to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas on our team would go shooting in the desert, would go like to the little country ass bar downtown. They had quarter night. They had some shit like quarter night.
Y'all wasn't. You know.
That wasn't our shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Y'all from Houston, bro. I'm from out here. Like, what the fuck we gonna do with that? You know?
Yeah.
So, but we adapted. You know what I'm saying? We ended up doing that shit, and I ain't gonna lie, that was some of the funnest times we done had.
That's what I'm saying.
That was some of the funnest times we done
boy.
had. Yeah. So that's. If you hearing this, adapt. Go do something you're not comfortable doing. Go be in a new culture. Go be in a new state. Get away from the fam. Get away from the shit you comfortable with, and just go get comfortable somewhere else where you're not comfortable, bro.
And that's what I really wanted to touch on right there. Like, really, that gap right there, because that's the hardest gap for athletes right there. That initial leaving college, like. Talk about your transition from there. Like, I know my transition was like shit. When I left college, tried to go to the NFL, it didn't work. So I had to get on my toes quick and find a job found something that was going to pay me for what I wanted. And then shit, I had to do that. Talk about your journey from there. Like, what was your next step, like leaving college? And because I feel like you ran over that story right there.
So I was blessed enough to have a contract presented to me before pro day. So I moved back here after college. So we'll go back a little bit too. So I was in JUCO out here out of high school. I was committed to UCLA out of high school. My grades was fucked up, boy, fucked up. So. I went to JUCO out here and then went to a couple different schools and really had to kind of adapt, bro. Like, I went to Weber State. That's the Mormon capital of the world, you know? So being in a culture like that, you got to adapt. And it wasn't easy, you know, because that was my first time being away from family for real. And I'm close with both sides of my family, super close.
Where is Weber located, though?
Ogden, Utah, bro. Yeah, it's like 40 minutes outside of Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
So, got to Pueblo, had to adapt again. You know what I'm saying? Whole different culture, country-ass town away from everybody, you know, but I'm glad I had the production I did, you know, being hurt, and I was presented a contract with the CFL before my pro day, because I moved out here after the season was done, moved back here and was training here at Elite U. And my agent called me and he was like, hey, I got a proposition, you know what I'm saying? So we can either go with this money right here that's, you know, a little bit guaranteed, or you can just test your waters and see if you're gonna get picked up. Because you gotta think, I didn't play a lot of games at my last school. I broke a record, yeah, cool, I broke the record, but think about how many other people who break records at huge schools, you know what I'm saying? We both know tons of people who didn't play at huge schools and they don't last, they don't get picked up. They get picked up in camp, get dropped off, then they end up in the CFL, go to the XFL, bounce back and forth, then, you know, they kind of fall off. So with my dad and uncle playing, you know, I kind of had a little insight, you know, and I'm grateful for that. You know, my dad's still working in the NFL to this day. So I took the CFL route, and I had my contract signed before pro day. So it was kind of different, you know, seeing like everybody else's process. So I'm thinking like, this is what I'm about to go through. And then just having the contract presented and then going to camp before everybody else, you know, like it was weird. And the CFL is kind of different because being an outside receiver in college, you standing still, you know what I'm saying? But being a bigger receiver like me, I'm slot up there.
Oh, yeah,
I'm playing slot. And I got the waggle. People don't know, if you don't know what the waggle is, it's the motion before the play starts. So we lined up 10 yards, 12 yards behind everybody else. And the quarterback signals to run. So we're running damn near full speed. And the DB or a linebacker or a heavy-ass safety is on their heels already. They standing flat-footed, standing still.
Oh, you gotta just keep running, shit,
Bro, you should win every time playing receiver, you know? So like, but yeah,
that's what
had to adapt again, had to adapt to that game. But yeah, I'm glad I'm progressing, you know, daily. It wasn't easy, you know, like finding a new identity and trying to figure out a way instead of just going through the motions, partying, traveling. Like, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for all that shit, bro. I'm blessed all that shit happened because I wouldn't be where I am right now, you know. And I made the transition from being an athlete to now just being a life insurance agent, bro. I'm really going crazy with that. So, yeah.
It feels like kind of funny, like how God like align people's life for like what they're going to go through. Like how you said, like your football career went, like you had to face adversity in that early, going through injuries and all that. That was like the same way like your after football life went. So you was kind of prepared for it. It was like
same way, like just how I was hurt in college, like trying to play football. I was hurt mentally trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do next. You know what I'm saying?
Real tough.
It's so hard coming from being an athlete and then just figuring out, boom.
What's next?
What the fuck are you gonna do?
And that's a special ability, though.
Yeah, and shout out to my girl, bro. She helped me through a lot of that shit, bro. She held it down. She didn't make sure I was cool mentally. So shout out to my shorty. So
real tough, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people really don't understand that, like that mental aspect of being an athlete and then all of a sudden, like now you in the real world, like what you finna do. So, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest challenges I feel like that we gotta overcome, and you know what I'm saying? That needs to be talked about more, in my point of view. So
absolutely, I think us being former athletes, I think it's not our duty, but make sure people don't go through the same shit we did. Because like just how we reacted, good, you know what I'm saying? We went through our shit, but we reacted, we still came out on top. It's a lot of people who we know that still falling off and getting lower and lower to this day.
Yeah,
so
and still like just moving in that. It's either you still chasing the football dream, but like you know how that works. Like if you turn 25, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Somebody coming out of college that's gonna do that.
It's a young dude that's faster, stronger, and had way better stats than you.
So come on now.
So
like,
people
what is you really doing?
What you gonna do?
Chasing that is like,
Yeah.
realistically wake up and like, all right now. Or it's like, they just go in a rut and just be like, life just fucked me over, this and that, da. Or it's the third person that's like, shit, all that shit happened to me, but it's like, all right, I still kept going. Like, shit, every day ain't easy, but fuck it.
Yeah,
I was
what's
like,
my next move?
I refuse to quit and I refuse to go out. Like, that's why I was really excited to do this episode because, like, shit, of course, like the weed shit, but I was like, man, I know you, and I'm like, shit, to see what you accomplished and where you at now, bro, like, shit, like, bro to bro, man, like, shit, I'm proud of you, like, bro, like, just
Appreciate
keep going,
you,
bro.
Appreciate you,
And,
bro.
like, shit, like, admire that shit, like, shit, you live your own life and you live it purposefully, and, like, shit, you tell people, you always go into, like, networking relationships not looking for nothing, but you gain the most. But it's always for going into it like that. And I tell people all the time, like, bro, if you know how to prioritize relationships and, like, just know how to be, like, a good person, good shit would always happen.
Yeah. God gonna look out for you, bro. If you're a good person to people, that shit always gonna get returned, bro. Not exactly how you want it, you know. Life ain't always gonna be how you want it, but you gotta be grateful for the small wins and the small relationships that become some of the closest people that, you know, the people you're gonna meet.
That's what we talked about last episode, though. We drew that question, like, would you rather have a relationship or money? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That goes to show you that relationships will always outweigh anything.
Because relationships bring you all that.
Man.
Yeah, I think I was talking about that with my girl, bro. Not that exact topic, but if you got the right people around you, bro, whatever amount of money you thought you was getting, you could triple that if you got the right people around you, you know? So, like, fuck all that. I don't believe in all that, you know? I believe in relationships and being genuine with people. Yeah. Because it's not always about gaining, you know? It's all, you're supposed to learn from people too.
Exactly.
You're supposed to soak up that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? We're not here for no reason. So we here to learn something every day. I feel like I'm wasting myself if I'm not, you know, learning from something or somebody, you know. So, yeah.
And that's why same thing JT said. I feel like this was the perfect follow-up interview because what we talked about previously, and I feel like your life shows that, and your relationship shows that, and then it showed that with the all-exclusive interview we got today, which totally helped us, and like, shit, might even help them, but out of all that, you probably gained nothing, but shit, you did that shit, and it just shows that shit, like, bro, you be a good person, bro, it's gonna come back to you.
It's not about shit. Like I said, it's not about gaining, it's not about none of that shit. You damn near family, they damn near my people, they my people, so it's like, all you gotta do is just, life, people don't understand, bro, like, life is gonna be hard, bro, but you make that shit easier by being a good person, bro. That's all you can, just be a good person, bro, be cool with people, that's it. That's it.
And we're gonna finish it up, though. I just wanted to sit down with you after the recap and, like, let the guests know, like, shit, who really set this up and, like, shit, let them get like, really get to, like, know you, like, as the person type of shit. Deal.
I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up to AZ, seeing the farm, seeing the convention they set up and shit. Appreciate y'all, my boy. Shit.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Like that, episode 10, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the all-exclusive and shit. Keep this shit going. Like, comment, and subscribe. And goddamn.
This nigga high. This nigga high.
We're gonna keep this shit going.